David Moyes is preparing for a huge night. Ahead of Everton's clash with Manchester United, the experienced manager has delivered his message: calm, focused, but quietly confident. And when Moyes speaks before facing United, people listen. This isn't just another Premier League game. It's history, it's rivalry, it's pressure. And Moyes knows exactly what this fixture means. So what did he say? What's the mood inside the Everton camp? And how are they planning to approach the challenge? Let's break it all down. Moyes arrived at his pre-match press conference composed and measured, as you would expect from a manager with decades of Premier League experience. There was no panic, no mind games, no dramatic declarations. Instead, he focused on preparation. He spoke about standards, he spoke about discipline, and most importantly, he spoke about belief. According to Moyes, this is a team that understands the magnitude of the challenge ahead, but also one that isn't afraid of it. And that's significant, because when you face Manchester United, especially with the pressure that surrounds them, the psychological battle can be just as important as the tactical one. Moyes made it clear: Everton will be ready. Of course, one of the biggest talking points was squad fitness. Moyes confirmed that key players are pushing to be available, with encouraging updates coming out of training. He stressed that his squad has been working intensely during the week, and that competition for places is strong. And that's exactly what a manager wants ahead of a high-stakes match. He highlighted the importance of having experienced leaders in the dressing room, players who understand how to manage big occasions. But he also praised the hunger of younger players stepping up. That mix of experience and energy could be crucial against a United side that thrives on momentum. When asked about Manchester United, Moyes showed respect, but not fear. He acknowledged their quality, their attacking options, their depth. But he also emphasized that every team has weaknesses, and that's where preparation comes in. Moyes hinted that Everton have been studying United closely, analyzing patterns, identifying spaces, and preparing to exploit moments. He didn't reveal tactical details, of course not, but his message was clear. Everton won't just sit back and hope. They will compete, and that changes the dynamic entirely. There's always an emotional angle when David Moyes faces Manchester United. His history with the club adds an extra layer to the occasion. But Moyes brushed that aside professionally. He insisted this match is about the present, not the past. About points, not memories. Still, you can't ignore the narrative. When a former United manager prepares to face them, there's always added intrigue. And whether he admits it or not, there's motivation there. Quiet motivation. Professional motivation, and that often makes managers even more focused. Moyes stressed something very important during the press conference: control. He talked about controlling moments, controlling transitions, controlling emotions. Against Manchester United, games can become chaotic, they can become stretched, and that often suits United's attacking players. So expect Everton to be organized, compact, disciplined. But don't mistake discipline for negativity. Moyes suggested his team will look for their moments to strike, especially in transition and set pieces. He emphasized efficiency, because in games like this, you may not get many chances. Moyes also spoke about the fans. He called on the Everton supporters to create an atmosphere, to turn the stadium into a fortress. He understands how powerful the crowd can be in big fixtures. Energy from the stands can change momentum. It can push tired legs further. It can rattle opponents. And against a team like United, that edge can make all the difference. Moyes knows it, the players know it, and the supporters certainly know it. This match isn't just about 3 points. For Everton, it's about statement. For Manchester United, it's about consistency. For Moyes, it's about progress. He made it clear that his focus is long-term growth, building resilience, building structure, building identity. But games like these accelerate belief. Win here and confidence skyrockets. Draw and momentum continues. Lose and lessons must be learned quickly. The stakes are real. Perhaps the most important takeaway from Moyes' press conference was his composure. He didn't hype the match. He didn't dramatize it. He didn't turn it into something it's not. Instead, he framed it as an opportunity to compete, an opportunity to test themselves, an opportunity to show improvement. And sometimes that calm confidence says more than bold predictions ever could. So as the clash with Manchester United approaches, the message from David Moyes is clear: prepared, focused, disciplined. Everton are ready for the challenge. But football is unpredictable. Form can flip. Moments can decide everything. One mistake, one piece of brilliance, one atmosphere-shifting roar. And that's why we watch. Now, the question is, will Moyes' tactical plan frustrate United? Will Everton seize their moment? Or will Manchester United silence the crowd? Drop your score predictions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more pre-match analysis and behind-the-scenes updates. Because when managers speak before big games, the real story is often hidden between the lines.